My name's Ty and I'm the balloon guy, and today we're going to learn how to make a panther out of balloons. Now before we get started, there's a couple things that you all need to know. These balloons are very specific balloons. They're actually made out of latex and not rubber, and what they are, it's a brand called Qualitex, and the size is 260Q. This is the standard balloon that we use to make any animal. Obviously, once you get to more advanced stuff, there's different types of balloons, but for starters, we're going to start with this one. So what we're going to do, we're going to start the panther by blowing up the balloon. And now once you got the inflated balloon, you always want to leave a little bit of tail. And what you want to do is something called burping the balloon. And what this does is it lets air out of the balloon, so when you make your twist, there's room to push air towards the tail of the balloon. Now with the first part of the panther, we're going to want to leave about 4.5, maybe 5 inches of tail, give or take. You do have a little bit of room to work with on this one. You can tie your knot. And then I'm right-handed, so what I usually do is I make my primary twist with my right hand and hold the base of the balloon with my left hand. So with the panther, what we're going to start off doing is making about a 3-inch twist. And then we're going to follow that by a 1-inch twist. And then we're going to do another 3-inch twist. And then you want to lock tie these together. And how we're going to do that is we're going to take the knot and lock tie it to the end of that third twist. And the easiest way to do that is actually hold the knot and twist with the opposing hand. And to lock it into place, you're going to take the knot and put it through the 2 twists, just like so. Now we're going to repeat this one more time. We're going to do a 3-inch twist, a 1-inch twist, and then another 3-inch twist. And then we're going to do a lock twist to connect these. And this is a little bit easier because all you have to do is take the base of these 2 twists right here and lock them together like so. And it will stay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do another 3-inch twist followed by one more 3-inch twist. And then we're going to lock those 2 together just like so. And then the last part of this balloon is we're going to do a 4-inch twist. And then another 4-inch twist. And lock tie those together just like so. And then what we're going to do to create the mouth of the panther is we're going to put the 3-inch twist inside the 4-inch twist. Watch carefully. Kind of roll it inside of it just like this up. And that's going to be the foundation for the head. Now we're going to put this one aside right now. And we're going to do the body of the panther. Now the body is very simple. It's just like the basic dog body. You want to leave about 3 to 4 inches of tail. Tie that balloon. Now in order to connect the body part to the head part, we need to get rid of this piece. And this part is a little tricky. What you need to do is you need to take your fingernails and you literally rip the balloon in half. And this will take a little bit of practice. Don't get frustrated if you don't get it right at first. Rip it in half just like so using your fingernails. Discard of that end. And then what we do is we have this end and we're going to tie a knot just to ensure that air won't come out of it. And then we're going to take the end of the body, the knot part of the body, and it really doesn't matter how you do this, but you just wrap that around and twist it all good up into the head so it sticks. And then what we're going to do to make the body is we're going to do the neck, roughly a 5-inch twist or so, and then we're going to follow that by 2 6-inch twists, and those are going to be the front legs. Just like so. Then we want to move about 7 to 8 inches for the body. And again, this is something that's not really concrete. You can make the body as big as small as you like. So there, as you can see, we have the front legs and the back legs and what's going to be the head. Now here comes the cool part where all this is going to come together. You're probably sitting there at home wondering, how on earth does that look like a panther? This one you need a lot of slack in it, so you need to burp the balloon a lot. I'm only going to use a very small part of this balloon, but I blew it up quite a bit because I want a lot of slack in this. You tie it like so. See how it looks kind of small and deflated? That's what you want. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the head part, and you see these two pieces that we made at the very beginning? We're going to do something called a pinch twist. And how this works is these two 3-inch twists are going to connect at this 1-inch twist. So twist it like so. And what this is going to do is create the ears. See how it looks like a panther ear? And you want to do the exact same thing on the other side of the head. And you should have something that looks about like that. You can see the head forming just a little bit. Now here's where we put the eyes in. What we need to do is we need to take the knot of the new balloon, put it in the pinch twist, and wrap it around the ears. You only really need to wrap it around once or twice, but I prefer to do it 5 or 6 times just to ensure that it's not going to unwind. Now here's the tricky part. You want to make about a 3/4 of an inch twist, little less than 1 inch, like so, and then pull the eye to the base of the head like so, so it stretches a little bit. And then what you want to do is lock twist that part right there. And then you're going to do the exact same thing with the other eye of the panther. Now make sure the eyes look about the same. You can make them bigger, smaller. I like to make them about medium size. And make sure they look pretty close to the same. Make another knot like so. Another twist, I'm sorry. And then lock twist it at the other ear. Like so. Now what we need to do is we're going to do that original breaking technique that I showed you at the beginning. Break it like so. Discard the other piece that you're not going to use. And then tie a knot. Now to complete this, what we have, as you can see, we have this little excess thing hanging off that, just doesn't really look that good. Kind of hard to get rid of unless you have scissors. But a quick way to conceal it is we're going to actually place it behind the eye. That way, it conceals it. Can't tell that the piece is there anymore. It's starting to look like a panther just a little bit. And then the last step is we just straighten out the body. Make sure everything on the head looks even. Make sure the mouth is even. And then we have an albino panther. Thanks guys for watching. My name's Ty the Balloon Guy. Hope to see you soon.